Compare with multiplication. Times as many. Write the equation.
The slow river moves at its own pace. Along these sun-warmed banks, the wise math Sheba sits quietly, watching the water and the life within it. He is observing Sedge, a river otter busy sorting her morning catch. She spends her hours nudging river mussels onto the flat sunning rocks. Sedge knows her catch is larger than yesterday's, but more is a fuzzy word. It doesn't explain if she has found one extra mussel or 100. To be mathematically precise, Sedge needs a specific way to compare her totals, times as many. By organizing her catch into equal copies, she can translate these physical objects into an equation that proves the exact scale of her success. Watch closely as Sedge the river otter smoothly slides down the muddy bank to check the first set of rocks. She has filled 5 rocks with exactly 7 mussels each. This forms an equation, 35 equals 5 times 7. Look closely at the math. There are 5 separate groups, and inside every group sits 7 mussels. These 5 equal copies build to 35. The equation 35 equals 5 times 7 is simply the mathematical way of saying that 35 is 5 times as many as 7. We can also use this logic to build a comparison from the ground up. Sedge starts with just 3 mussels on a single rock. A heron fishing further down the river has a much larger catch, exactly 4 times as many as Sedge. To visualize that exact amount, Sedge uses her nose and webbed paws to nudge the shells into separate, matching piles. The instruction 4 times as many as 3 tells her to create 4 equal groups of 3. As she builds the groups, the quantity scales up. All 4 copies together bring the total to 12 mussels. Every spoken comparison involving times as many is a set of instructions for a multiplication equation. Sometimes we already know both totals, but we need to find the relationship between them. Sedge's rock holds 2 mussels, while a nearby heron's rock holds 10. Sedge dives swiftly through the slow river current and surfaces right next to the heron's larger catch to compare the two. To find exactly how many times as many the heron has, we have to see how many of Sedge's piles fit inside that larger group. We segment that pile of 10 into smaller, equal groups of 2 to match Sedge's catch. It takes 1, 2, 3, 4, exactly 5 distinct groups of 2 to reach 10. Since 5 times 2 equals 10, we have shown that 10 is exactly 5 times as many as 2. Sedge rests on her rock, surrounded by the 3 different equations she translated today. She has read an existing scale, built a new one from a description, and found the multiplier between 2 known amounts. Each time the rule remained the same. Times as many always means the act of making equal copies. Sedge glides away toward the next bend in the river, but the Sheba has one more challenge before you go. If one rock has 6 mussels and another has 3 times as many, how many mussels are on that second rock, and what is the equation?
5 groups of 7. That means 35. Times compares amounts.